haven't been on for a few days, a week or so, or little one's been sick, so it's been doing the whole mother thing. Picking up a weird energy of jealousy. So I'm not sure, obviously, yet. I feel like it's more somebody is comparing. Now, I don't know if that means you're comparing your relationship to others, or somebody's looking in on you and jealous of what you've got going on, or the combination. So let's just have a bit of a dive in and see what comes out. So start with, okay, so vulnerable check-in. Share one's unspoken feelings with your person today. So maybe it's you that's a bit jealous of somebody else's relationship or what you're seeing, and you want your relationship to change, but you just don't know how to bring up the conversation. Okay, let go of unrealistic expectations. Release the perfect partner fantasy and welcome real love. So, jealousy, vulnerability, and letting go of expectations. So, is it that it's not so much maybe your partner isn't capable of what you're looking for, or what you're asking for your partner to do is unrealistic for the relationship or the type of relationship that you've got? Or maybe they don't want to up their game. One more card, please, Spirit. So it's on the bottom. Ah, okay. Let go of unrealistic relationship fantasies. Release perfect love fantasies and welcome in real, genuine connection. Okay. So you're definitely the person that you're with, you're wanting more from here. But you're not game enough to speak up about this because trust to start with. Maybe you're afraid of being vulnerable. Vulnerability isn't your strong suit obviously here, because underneath the vulnerable check-in and then lock and key with trust to be vulnerable. So maybe you don't like being vulnerable here. So release limiting beliefs about love. Love can look different than what you were taught. Yeah. So this is definitely about love and expectations in love. Maybe you don't trust this person enough to be vulnerable with them, or maybe if you've been vulnerable with this person before, it hasn't turned out too fantastic. So you've definitely got an you've definitely got an idea of what love should be or what love you want. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, as long as it is realistic, I guess. And it is saying a lot here about being unrealistic. So, last card, grief release ritual. Let go of no longer serves your heart growth. So maybe you're holding on to old grievances here of old relationships, what you did receive, what you didn't receive. And now you're going forth, which is nothing wrong with going forth and asking for or wanting more. You might want more romance. You might want more checking in, checking up. There's just a list of things that you've got going on here that you would like to address, but you really do have issues with vulnerability and trusting that the person will hear you. And with the grief of letting go of your past, obviously this is probably something that you have tried in the past, and you haven't been able to maybe communicate it well, and it's gone to shit. But just remember, not every person is the same. Not every person will love you the same or hear you the same. You know, they might be more than willing to do the changes, and they might not. I just feel like you've got really strongly implanted in your mind what love should be and how it should be, or what you want from it. But are you being really rigid with it, and like you're not willing to compromise? Like, are you that hardcore on it that you're not willing, and you're being hard on others? Like, or are you compromising? Or are you, on the other side of the hand, are you under compromising? Like, are you getting treated like shit or not getting enough, and you know it, and you're not doing anything about it? So yeah, are you in alignment with what you want and what you're giving as well? What is not for you will fall away, and what belongs will come back into your life. It will meet you. So I guess that is a bit of a confirmation of that you're not aligning what you want and what you're giving. So make sure that you are in alignment. Like, if you're wanting somebody to give you something, make sure that you're in alignment and giving the best that you can give as well. Obviously being vulnerable and letting go of unrealistic expectations and releasing limiting beliefs about love due to the grief of prior relationships, it takes a lot of courage to step up and step forward. But the question you have to ask yourself about this is, I guess, if you do not step forward, you know, with courage and speak about this, things will never change. Feel the fear, choose what sets your soul free. So if you stand up for yourself and say, hey, this is what I'm needing, this is what I want, I'm being vulnerable here, can you meet me in the middle? And if it falls away, it falls away, or if it changes, it changes. That's the whole thing about asking, I guess, for what your needs are to what your person is willing to give you, how far they're willing to go, how far they're willing to meet you in the middle, if they are or aren't, you know. I guess that's where the vulnerability, the trust, fear is stemming from, is abandonment, I guess. If you'll be abandoned on this, and if you're willing to stick there, stay the same and accept the same of what you're getting, or you're willing to move on from it and get better, get what you deserve. So reflection is extremely important here, and reflection of what you want to what you're asking for and what you're doing. But every time I feel you get courageous or you want to stand up and speak about it, you go back into, as I say, like the Akashic records. But you keep thinking about your past and what's happened when you've been courageous and you've spoken. It hasn't panned out for you. But once again, not everybody is the same, and if you get the same reaction, then you know that this isn't meant for you. Life's too short to be with someone that's not willing to change or compromise or make you feel safe. Why would you want to waste any more of your years or time with someone that's not going to give you clarity? And why would you want to go forward with someone that's not clear on giving you what you want? Like, why would you stay in a shitty situation? Life's way too short. It's really important that you do become aligned with your needs and your voice here, and regardless of your past grievances, you speak up and you be very clear about this and courageous, and make sure that you're, you know, not pointing fingers and you're taking responsibility for your part as well. One more please, Spirit. under reflection and grief release. Thank you. Soul whisper and portal. So that quiet voice, the wisdom within you knows the way. Listen to it, trust it. You already know, I think, and probably that's why you're afraid. So a door is opening. So this is the thing. If you already know that the person is not going to do the work, your body and your soul will already be telling you this. You already know this, but you're stuck in fear and abandonment, and you're accepting less than you deserve. Now there's a portal, there's a door opening here for new beginnings. So do you step through it, or do you stay where you are? Now it is coming into eclipse season, and with eclipse season you don't want to go into it and be stuck in these old patterns. You want to step through the eclipse season with the new mindset, releasing the old and going forward and getting it to push forward with you, because it's time. And look at that. It's time to release what's not working for you. And this reading is making it very abundantly clear that this isn't working for you, unfortunately. But it's still asking you, hey, give it that one last shot before eclipse season here. Give it one more shot to speak out and be vulnerable with this person, and see where it gets you. See where it goes. I've got a feeling that this person is very rigid or very old school and may not want to change it all at all. Like, they might be pointing fingers at, that was way too many, that you're the issue and not taking any responsibility at all. And I do have an inkling there might even be a third party here. I don't know for sure, but let's see what comes out. I just can't shake the feeling that there's someone in the background that somebody is talking to, and that somebody is not protecting or giving a shit about the love connection that you have. They're very much not supportive of the connection that you do have. Some cards, please, Spirit. Yeah, not that many. I'll take that one. Okay, so that just doubles up, and it's confirmation of that you're very much afraid of speaking up and being vulnerable about this, because you're fear of rejection, because you know you've been down this track before and this person is not willing to change at all. So what are you holding on for? Yeah, they're gonna say no. Okay. So I guess the question you have to ask yourself is, what are you going to do? You've been vulnerable before, you're going to be vulnerable again, and they're going to say no, and your fear of rejection will step forward, will come to. So what are you going to do when this happens? Is it time to walk through the new portal, the new door that's open, and go forward and meet someone that you're meant to be through your threads? Or are you just going to sit and beg, whoa, hold up, beg and plead for this person to change or whatever, when you know that it's not going to work for you at all? And while you will be sitting there, you will be developing this, if you don't have it already. Unspoken resentment, yeah? Because you've tried and to no avail. So what have we got here? Protect your energy under fear of rejection, because you know that it's going to be the same old thing. They're going to say no. Searching for answers and self-respect. Exactly. Do you have enough self-respect for yourself to protect your energy and walk away from this before eclipse season starts? Like, your body already knows the answers. Internally you already know this person's not going to change. They're going to say no. and that fear of rejection and the grief of your past is going to come back. So we know this is coming. You have unspoken resentment already for the stuff that's happened. So how are you going to handle this going forward when you already know the answer is no? So on the bottom, you know, finding your voice. Maybe it's time that you do speak out and say, hey, this isn't working for me. You know, I'm not even having enough self-respect for myself. Like, you don't even have enough respect for yourself. You're staying in a shitty situation and you're disrespecting yourself. And that's something that you want to change. Even though it is hard to come out of, you know, rejection fear and self-worthiness, like thinking that you're worthy of more. You're 100% worthy of more. You're just not giving yourself enough self-respect because you're choosing to stay in this situation. Even though the universe is telling you there's so much more joy here, so much, like there is joy and there is a new portal and there's a new door opening. Are you going to step through it? They're definitely going to say no to the changes. It says right there that no is the answer that you're going to receive. So you're going to have to find confidence in letting this go, and strength. You're going to have to find confidence in finding your own voice here, and a lot of strength, determination, and insight. It's really asking you to look within and find your inner clarity on this. It really wants you to find inner clarity on this situation. The scary part is that you already know, your intuition has already told you that it's time to get out, but you're just sitting in it. You're just choosing to sit in it because of your fear. And it really just wants you to find some strength here and determination in finding your clarity. Look, guys, there is a door opening and eclipse season is coming. It is time to let go of all this stuff, old relationships, things that aren't working for you. And I can't make it clear enough that now is the time to do so, is to let go of this connection. Because if you step through and stay in this connection after eclipse season and that, you're just going to be stuck in this for years. You're going to be so unhappy. You're going to be kicking yourself. Like, the clarity is already there, the insight's there. You've just got to find that courage to walk out of this, to get out of this. You know, we always sit there and we're always like, oh, we want to be happy, or we want this, or we want that, but do we take the steps? Well, one on the bottom that's trying to, yeah, do you want to be abundant? What was the top one? Yeah, all right. Do you want to continue in a shitty life and unhappiness and shitty things continuing happening and not having these beautiful abundant things come your way? If you stay in this connection, that's what's going to happen. You're not going to get the abundance you deserve. And there's a whole new world for you to explore. There's another portal. Look, that's twice those portals. Exploring. Yeah. It's just so important that you step through this door, this new opportunity that's coming, because when you do, there's so much more abundance for you. And I'm not talking about financial abundance, I'm talking about happiness. Well, as you're happier, yes, your financial abundance will also pick up as well, but there's so much more people and things and travel and just meeting new people and whole new situations ready for you here. And the door's like right there. This is twice, as I said, we've had the portal. It's like right there. And you know deep down, like your insights and your intuition, you already know. You know that you need to get out of this. You already know. And once again, it's going to take you courage to do so. Twice, strength and courage. So now is the time. And again, awareness. You already know that your awareness, because your awareness goes with clarity and insight. Like, you're already aware. You already know the answer. You've already got the clarity. You just need the strength and the determination to do so. The promise, what have you promised yourself? That you deserve better, next time you won't get into something so bad, and you know you've broken that promise to yourself. Vulnerability. Again, it's very important that you take this one last shot of being vulnerable, and when the answer is no, that you're ready to walk through that door and say, well, that's it, I'm done. Because you've been sick and tired of the back and forth. It's just, you really are lacking in communication here. You're really lacking in, one side here is really not giving a shit about the other side's feelings here, or even willing to make that compromise to change. And true love, like, you want, as it said in the beginning, let go of unrealistic expectations. Like, you think this is true love, but it's not true love, okay? It's love of some sort, but not true love. It is far from true love, because if it was true love, they'd make you feel safe. They'd move mountains. They'd do anything and everything that they could to make sure that you were feeling safe and everything was working, as would you. It's time for adventure here. It's time to let go of this, go out and meet new people, have a bit of an adventure, forgive yourself here. You'd refine your passion in life. I feel like you're passionless, like everything just seems like a chore. Everything just seems like a, you know, whatever, like same shit, same day, different shit. Do you know what I mean? You really need to refine and rebalance the passion as well, self-passion of what you're passionate about in life, instead of accepting all of this yuck. You know, where's your self-respect? Again, where's your self-respect? Are you going to sit and be unhappy and just have all this unspoken resentment, which will kill the relationship in the end anyway? Because your fear of rejection, which is going to happen, they've done it time and time again, you've just made excuses for it, and you've lost your voice in the process. Now I just want to have a look at these other cards, these Betty Boop cards. Okay. When is the last time? Ew, right. Yuck. When is the last time that you went out and had a good time? Number 38, Flappers Night Out. Celebrate yourself, social gatherings, enjoying new connections, opportunities to growth. Embrace the moment and enjoying the energy that you have. When's the last time you actually did go out and enjoy yourself on your own? Actually, I feel like, I don't know if I should say it. When is the last time you went out with your person and somebody else, like as a group? Because I feel, this is going to sound really bad, really shitty, but someone that you're close to, I feel might be the third party energy here. Lucky Charm. So over resilience on luck may hinder your progress. Balance effort, determination, and strategic action, lasting access. Depending on too much luck or overlooking facts and hard work. Yeah, I don't know if I should, I don't know. I don't really want to. Okay, so under the spotlight, your efforts have been noticed. And this is where I feel, also number 55, I feel like, as I said, there's jealousy somewhere. So I feel like the jealousy is coming from a third party, and I feel that this third party is somebody that is in your life. I feel like it's a friend or something like that. Now, I don't think you understand that your person and this person are talking. If anything, they probably put on a facade of maybe that they hate each other or they don't like each other. Because here's all the yuck energy here. You've got a love triangle. Love, face loves complications with honesty, clarity, mature trust, and understanding. But I really feel like that's the third energy here. I don't think you have honestly, I think you're completely blinded to it. I don't think you have a fucking clue that something is going on here. I feel like the third party female energy has hidden it all. And I feel like, I just don't think you have a clue. Like, I feel like they pretend like they freaking almost hate each other, you know? Bumpy road, challenges are temporary, keep pushing forward. And number 44, you're stronger than you know, and success is within reach, overcoming obstacles with determination. I feel that when you find this out, you'll get through it fine, because you already know that this relationship is dead in the water. But I feel like if this is revealed, this will be like definitely enough for you to pick up your self-respect and you'll be out the door. Like, I just feel that you don't even understand that this is even happening. 22, the costume change, adaptability in your strength, embrace your role and opportunities with confidence, knowing that you're paving a path to growth and success. Exactly, adapting to whole new roles and situations with ease. Exactly. I feel like that's the portals that you need to step through. The door that is opening, you need to go through that without any fear, and success will come to you. Like, you'll get through the bumpy road, the love triangle, all of it. And the sad part is, and this is what's kicking my ass, and I don't even know if I want to post this, if I'm honest. So whether or not you see this or not, I don't know. I'll just keep reading. But the thing that kicks my ass here in this reading is on the bottom is 23, the best friend. I feel whoever this best friend is the third party person. Feeling unsupported, surround yourself with people who genuinely value you and support you. Do not hesitate to set boundaries with the ones that don't. I generally feel the third party influence here that you have in your life, that is in your life, you see on a daily basis, or you get to see this person in person, is the third party here. You just have no idea that that's the person. Yeah, stage fright. Number 2, step forward with courage despite fear. Let your bold moves inspire others. So in other words, it's time again to find your voice and step forward here. Number 23 and 2. I think once you hear this, if I post it, you're going to start looking at things completely different here. You're going to look at things completely different, and it might even be a really big upheaval here. And that's the fucking sad part. And I feel like you're hanging on because you feel like you truly love this person, but this person doesn't truly feel the same way back. And this third party energy is right under your nose, but you have no fucking idea. Red lips, red flags. Romance is sizzling, but look closer. Passion might be blinding. Fake pause. Take a pause to reflect. Sad but true. Sad but true. Oh, they've closed it off. No more of that deck. They've closed both ends. I strongly feel that the third party influence here is someone you don't have a clue about, or someone that you think, nah, because they hate each other. It's just a facade. It's just a facade. And that pisses me off and shits me off. Because I feel like some of you might be stuck in a situation that's going to be really difficult to get out of with the best friend, with the person that's the third energy. I think you might have committed to something that might be really hard to get out of with this person of recent. Openness. Number 27, openness. Number 16, expansion. And number 18, forgiveness. So it's really asking you to be open-minded about this. Don't instantly write it off. Expand your mind and come forward with this and through this with forgiveness. And I feel it's self-forgiveness, not forgiveness of the others. It's self-forgiveness right now for yourself, because you need to be able to forgive yourself before you need to find your own inner harmony before you can change your mind and find harmony for others. Whoa, holy dooly. Hold up. That really flied. So what else have we got here? Oh, hesitation. You are, on the bottom, hesitation. You are completely hesitant to even believe this. Your choice. It's your choice. If you don't want to be open-minded to this, that's your choice. If it's too much for you to handle, that's your choice. Like if you're in denial, as I'm saying it, you're probably like, nah, fuck that, that's not them. It is. And it will be revealed. Yeah, storytelling. It will be revealed. You will see this. You might not see it right now. You might not want anything to do with it, but it will be revealed. 100%. You've got, be open-minded. Don't be instant hesitation like, nah, fuck off, like you're full of shit. It's not me bestie. Expand your mind here because you're in denial. And have self-forgiveness because you're a trusting person. And you watch that this is going, the storytelling, this is going to come out. It is going to come out and you're going to feel like an idiot. You're going to feel stupid because they've put you in such a position, you know, like because you're such a trusting person. You're going to feel like you're an idiot for not seeing it, but you're not the idiot. Like, do you know what I mean? You're just trusting. What are you not seeing, or what are you choosing not to see here? I really don't know if I should post this, because the hesitation that you're feeling and the denial and the fuck you, it's not the best of you type thing is not great energy. Like, you're not open to hearing this. You're 100% not open to hearing. You don't want to hear it. But you're going to hear it because it's going to come out eventually. It might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, it might be a year down the track, but you're going to find it out. Card, please, Spirit, of what they are choosing to, what is it that they're choosing to deny here? Why are they not realizing that this is facts? Like, why would they instantly be in denial here? Oh God. Okay, so the crown, the thorn crown. You don't want to carry this burden. You don't want to think that your best friend or the person that is in here that, you know, you might even call your bestie or whatever the case may be, someone that you see on a regular basis in person, you don't want to have that thought about them. You don't want to think that they would do that to you. The echo chamber. your own fears, thoughts, and doubts or limiting beliefs are being reflected back to you. So you really don't want to know about it. And this is why in the beginning where it says release unrealistic love, maybe this whole connection is unrealistic and you're about to find out why. The locked journals. Secrets you keep from yourself are causing internal conflict. Yeah, being in denial and choosing not to listen or choosing to believe that this is the case, you're hurting yourself. Again, with the book, The Chained Book, knowledge is the secret. Exactly. You already know. You know that this connection's not working for you, but you don't know that there's a third party, but you do now. And you don't want to believe it. And every part of your soul will say, no, 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 like, it can't be this person. You have built a wall of protection that now is that'll isolate you. Yeah, and within your thinking, like, you think that this is, you don't want to hear it. You just want to push it away. Like, even when it does come out, like, you don't want to be in the thorn thinking, you don't want to address it. You're just going to bury it, and you're just going to put your guard up. Even when you find out that it is true, it wouldn't surprise me if you just ignore it. The shattered hourglass. The deadline is missed. Time is lost. Era ends abruptly. Yeah, it's going to end abruptly when you find out, and the end of this era will be over with the friendship and the person. This is your warning. Basically, this is you saying, let this connection go, because it's coming to a very abrupt end and very soon. The buried bell. Your voice has been silenced by others, circumstances, or self-doubt. It's time to dig. Your message needs to be rung out, and the world is waiting to hear in time. So you've sat in silence, you've been shit on 1,001 times. You probably had fingers pointed at you that you're a bad person via this other person. Maybe the person that you need to get out of the connection with has put you down to their mates and their friends prior to this. This is a really shit energy, guys. You really need to be open to moving on and hearing it, letting go of hesitation and denial here. You need to forgive yourself, because this is basically giving you a full warning that this is going to come out. The storytelling will come out. The story is going to come out once again. And when it does, of course, you're going to be in that vulnerable state, because you're such a trusting person. But it's going to push you into new beginnings. You need to walk through this, and you need to start your new beginnings. You need to walk through this portal and start over. This is your head start. This is a chance for you to go, you know what? I'm out. I'm starting over and getting started, and this is your head start out of this bloody game. Stillness on the bottom. Oh my god, these cards are just flying everywhere. This is your chance to sit in stillness with this information. This is your chance to sit with this information in stillness. Wait in stillness. Don't rush, because you're going to be in two minds with the indecision. But ultimately, you'll walk through the door and you'll have some playtime, even if you're solitary and single for a while. That's perfectly fine. But it's asking you to sit in stillness and wait, because you will be told the truth, and you're going to be in two minds. So this is basically a pre-warning. Once again, I don't know if I should post this on the bottom, betrayal. Whew. Because I don't think you're in the mind space to hear it, honestly. Some of you might, some of you won't. Some of you will be like, nah, you're full of shit, and others will be like, ooh, just what I needed to hear to get out of here. Only you can make that decision. But is it worth sitting around for? Is it worth sitting around wasting all this time? All right, what do we got? A whole heap of cards come out here. So we've got here birdcage, possessive, codependent, clinging, restless, controlled, wanting freedom. Is that you? Is that how you feel when you can't be vulnerable with your person? Is that how you feel when you don't have your voice? Do you feel like you're a caged bird? Well, you got a shooting star, which is next. Quick action, wishes granted. Short-lived. Yeah. This, when you hear this, when this comes out, this is your opportunity to go, or you can go before it and take it as a pre-warning. And cut loose now, like go now, take it to go now. You've got 4, you've got 8, you could be a Taurus or a Virgo. So we've got scuba diver, going within, observation, 0 points, self-examination, unconscious mind, and the void, self-reflection, disconnecting. That's what you need to do, is to sit in your stillness and go within. Number 4 again, and Pisces. You need to go within and find some hope, some peace, which you don't have right now. You could be a Virgo, number 10. 50-50. At this time, things could go either way, because that's where you're going to be sitting in the stillness in your indecision. As that indecision card comes out, it's 50-50 for you. How long are you going to stick around? Baggage. How much more baggage is this going to give you to start with? Unresolved issues held together. Fearing separation. Under your shooting star, this is your chance. You don't see it, but I got a feeling that you're just going to stick around until the truth comes out, and then you'll be kicking yourself because you've missed the window of opportunity and the doors that are offered to you. I feel that you're going to miss it because you're not going to do anything until you know for a fact that something's going on. So we got eyeglasses, assessment, yeah, evaluation, perceptive, review. Exactly. You're going to sit in this uncomfortableness regardless, and you're just going to wait for it to drop, because then that'll just be, instead of accepting self-acceptance and understanding that you don't have enough self-respect to walk out of it, you're going to wait till you're given a reason to walk out of it, because you don't feel that you're a good enough reason. You don't have enough self-love. Right, where are we? Aeroplane, travel, long distance, speed, overcoming, rise up, freedom, no boundaries. This is what you'll get when you find your inner peace here. When you do eventually go, or you're not given a choice, that's what you will have to do. You will have to go. You really do need to self-look here. You really do need to reflect and look at yourself here and understand that you are so much more than what you give yourself. You're so much more than what you see yourself as. You're so worthy of self-respect. You're so worthy of self-love. You're worth being loved for who you are, not what everybody else would prefer it to be like, or what they were trying to humiliate you. So they might be humiliating you and shutting you down, and that's why you got such shitty worth, because you allow them to do that. And in some weird way that you believe what they say is true, and it's not true. You're really dishonoring yourself here. You need to give yourself an olive branch here too, a true surrender to yourself. You is what you need to work on here. You is what you need to prioritize here, not this other person or this third party connection or whatever. Like, you need to fully understand that this is something you need to work on. Your self-love, your self-worth. You need to work on all of it. And you deserve so much better. You just don't believe you do, because you keep accepting shitty situations like you're in now, and you're being forewarned, but you're still just going to sit in it because you don't think that you're worthy enough to fucking I don't know, but you're just not worth. You feel like you're not worthy of better, but you are. You're so much better, and I think deep down you know that. It's just uncomfortable. So I feel like, I think like you do know that you're worth more and you deserve more, but even feeling that yourself is an uncomfortable thought because you haven't come to that inner peace and harmony with yourself and self-love. You're really not aligned. And it's really important that you self-align with, are you coming out or not? That you align yourself with this, because you keep coming into these situations here. Thunderstorm, destruction, a warning. This is a warning for you that this is going on. It's out of control. Energy shifts, conflict, triumph, fierce, like conflict, opportunity to overcome this. Take this as a warning and get out before you get shoved out and made a fool of. You are a diamond in the rough, mate. You're a beautiful diamond. You just don't see it. You are one of a kind. You're very pure. You're very kind-hearted, and that's why it's so easy for people to walk over you and to conquer you, because you trust so much in somebody else. You have so much faith in somebody else, but you don't have that faith in yourself. But you're a bloody diamond in the rough. Map. It's time for you to explore, find your way, locate, unknown destination, new territory, lay of the land, plan, prepare, chart a course, directions, new perspective. And that's exactly what you need to do, is find yourself in this and self-love and go on a new adventure. Stop sitting in this yuck. Don't let these people, this person and this third party, don't let them make a fool of you. Do not let them make a fool of you any longer. They have no idea that you know, or that you've been pre-warned. It will be the end of the situation. It'll be a dead, like this situation, this connection will be dead. And if you can get out in front of it, all the better. So you're not, you know, as I would say, the victim per se. Yucky, yucky, yucky. But it is happening, unfortunately. It is happening. I really don't know if I should post this. Two cards, please. What do I need to... What else do I need to know? Moving mountains, exploring new worlds. It's time to move on. Next moon cycle with the eclipse season coming, you need to stay grounded. And other people are really, is this person's just full of promise but full of shit, full of empty promises here. Next cycle coming, you need to get out before eclipse ending. Yes, endings, new love. You need to end this love cycle so new love can come in. Timing, pull out the weeds and refurbish. Now is the time. Holding up, being supported and rise above. Support your bloody self. You don't need other people to support you. This fake friend hasn't certainly supported you, have they? Burning desire, crack facade, story going to be told. This is coming in. This is coming in, and it's directly under endings. It's coming in under endings. It is coming. Do you get out ahead of it? Two sides, cluttered. Smoke screen, exactly. There's two sides to every story, well, three sides to every story. Your mind is cluttered, and you're going to continue to be cluttered because of the smoke screen. You have no fucking idea this is happening. You do now, but you don't see it. Travel, promotion, reaching goals. You need to get out. Maybe you need to travel. Maybe you will be traveling when this comes out. maybe that's the case. Maybe you will be traveling when you hear of this news, or it's revealed to you. Maybe going on a little side quest somewhere, going out to the bush or something. Changing successful over the moon. Next moon cycle. Eclipse season coming in. You need to get out before this happens. It's your warning. Right, what do we have here? What archetypes? We'll need the book on this one, guys, so bear with me. And then we'll do some animal cards and we'll wrap it up. Yep. No. How many fell then? Of course. Way too many. Right, so something has already come out. Right. We got the sword. Of course. Righto, one more. Oh, what do we got? Self. Gonna pick them better myself. Alright, so the sword. We all know what the sword is. Things, double-edged sword. Protecting yourself, making cuts. Yeah, I think that's already basically self-explanatory, really, when you think about it. The sword can, you can sit there with a sword that's blunt and, try to chop away at something. Or you can swiftly end things with a sharp sword and, swift action to destroy. I just hope you don't sit in the power of the blunt, sitting there gnawing away at it, waiting till it hits you. I hope it's just like swift. You know it's coming, you know it's true, you know internally that it's true, so take swift action here. Don't just sit there and wait till, you're trying to saw away at with a blunt saw or a blunt sword here with a piece of rope, and you're just like going, causing friction and shit. Like just one sweep, sharp, done. The self. So the soul, the witness, and the watcher. The self is a prism that allows the spectrum of personalities to radiate as not judgment, and they do not judge, prohibition, suppression, and oppression of many in its parts, as it's lovingly known that all aspects have had their time and place. This relationship has had its time and place, guys. It's done. It leads us to experience full breadth of life's offerings. The self is central abiding container, the awareness of this infinite universe and possibilities. When this card appears, it calls for you to step back into and witness and look at what's happening around you, to observe yourself navigating the world, and ask yourself, am I the stew or am I the chef? What are you? Are you the stew or the chef, guys? You're going to sit back and be the stew? Or are you going to take charge of your life, be the chef of your life, take it, cut it, and be the boss of your own life? Choice is yours. I knew that it would be a case of a bit of, as I said, you're going to be torn, the indecision. I think you know that this is happening, as in, the relationship is not working for you. But there's going to be this final axe moment. There's going to be, something's going to be revealed to you, and it's either get out now, know what's coming, and set yourself up and be ready for it, and get out, set yourself up, and just be done with the whole situation and then after the situation, you know, it will be revealed that there was a third party and so on. That will come, but you already know, and you've gotten yourself out of the situation because the relationship or situationship wasn't working anyway, or you're going to continue to sit in it and rot in it, and then you're going to be still in this situation when this third party situation is revealed anyway. So it's up to you which way you go with this. It's totally up to you what you do. It's just a warning, a pre-warning, I guess. It's up to you what you do with this information. Okay, so we have number 5, so change. 11 and 6, so 5 and 6, change and reflect. Again, number 5, so change is coming, guys. Change is coming. 2, harmony, self-harmony, which you need to find for yourself anyway. We've been saying that on repeat. So you have 3, support. Find your own support, because the people that are around you that are supposed to be supporting you are fake as fuck. We have Virgo, Sagittarius. We have Gemini and Taurus. We have Gemini and Taurus twice. Could be yours or their star signs. Let's have a look at these. Oh, okay. Alright. We have the initials D, C, J, E, P, T, L, P, S. We have Ladybug, so luck is on your side. Luck is definitely on your side if you take the right path. Again, luck is on your side. Clover. Oh, we also have a W. We have the word faith. I don't know if you can see that. The word faith. Oops. You have a green heart, healing your own heart. Healing your own heart is really important right now. The colour green could be very important too. Might be one of your favourite colours. We have the baby butterfly. You are transitioning and change is coming. And change is coming in a big, big way. You either get ahead of this and Phoenix you shit and get out of it, because you do have the snake here, which means, you know, snake, third party, shitty. But protection, snake to me is protection. Get yourself out ahead of this and have that Phoenix moment. Have that change, get ahead of it. You're a bit of a chameleon, really. You can adapt and change to any situation that you're given. And then we have a whale tail. Maybe whales are a sign for you. Maybe you're near the beach and you're asked to see a whale, or maybe you've seen a whale and a whale is also a sign for you. Beautiful. Alright guys, the decision is yours. And we have another initial here. O. Have a little O. Decision is truly yours, guys. You've been forewarned that this is happening. You either get out in front of it or you wait for it to implode. Choice is fully yours. Alright, best of luck, guys.